In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my KDP income report for the month of June. Now, I did go to actually create my July income report, but then I realised that I hadn't done June, so here we are. Now, this video is also part of a playlist where I've been sharing my KDP income reports going all the way back to the beginning of 2019. Now, if you'd like to check out this playlist, I will link this down in the description below. So, what we're going to do is check out my stats for June, then we're going to go over to my advertising account for Amazon.com and deduct my ad spend from my royalties just here. So, June was fairly good. I actually made $1,645. Again, not all of that is profit because I was running ads, as we're going to see later on in the video. But if we take a look here, my best day was June the 9th, where I made $98. My lowest day was here on June 21st, where I made about $20. Now, if we change this to units, we can see that that's 48 units sold on June the 9th, and then round about 14 on June the 23rd. Now, I had some really good sales here because this was leading up to Teacher Appreciation Week, I believe, so I sold quite a few of my composition notebooks and my journals. Then once that date had been and gone, my sales slowly dropped off. Now, if we scroll down to here, we can see that half of my royalties for the month of June came from around 4 books, and I actually earned $1,400 from Amazon.com, $182 from here in the UK, $64 from over in Canada, and then just a little bit from other marketplaces. If we scroll down more to round about here, we can see my earnings. Now, there's that $1,645, and because I sold 855 units. Now, my best-selling book was this one just here, and was a composition notebook. It's kind of, well, it is a composition notebook, but it's also targeted as a notebook, and this is for teachers. So my best-selling one for the month, I actually sold 170, making $331. My second best for the month was again another composition notebook aimed at teachers, where I sold 127, making $238. My third bestseller is one of my best-selling colouring books, adult colouring books, where I've sold 78 units, making $144. And my fourth was another composition notebook, same with my fifth. So on my fourth, I sold 65 units, making $126. My fifth bestseller for the month, I sold 52 units, making $103. And then my sixth bestseller was another one of my colouring books. Then we have all of these other sales down here. Now, let's scroll back up to the top to round about here, because that $1,645 was not all profit because I was running ads. So now, if we come over to here, I've actually had to go into the dates just here and choose June like so, because again, we are a couple of months behind. I just didn't realise that I didn't do my June income report. So we have the whole month of June just here. If we click off, we can see that my ad spend was pretty high, with spending around $491. Now, the reason for this is because I was playing around with lots of different ads, all these different ad types, trying to get better results. So I actually ended up spending $491. Now, some of those ads were exact match, broad, phrase, and also product placement ads as well. So in a nutshell, I was just doing a lot of testing. Now, I spent $491, making $677 in sales, with a really high ACOS of around 72%, and I made 87 orders. So for the month of June, my ads were really not profitable. If we take a look here, this one, that ACOS was out of control, being around 148 ACOS. This one was fairly good with around 28%, 36%, 34, 92, 35 and so on. These last two were pretty crazy as well. But that's what's going to happen when you start testing lots of different ads. Now if we take a little look just here at when I started these ads, we can see it's my older ads that have been performing better. My newer ads, where I was testing lots of different ad creatives, weren't actually performing that well. So this first one I started in June the 12th, 2023. Really bad ACOS, but look at these. This is my 2019. That's the one that actually performed really well. This one's from 2020 and that performed really well. But if we go through these and take a look, June 2023, that actually performed okay. May the 8th, 2023, we can see wasn't really that good. But that's what it's all about. It's all about testing your ads and being willing to lose a bit of money while testing. Now, I feel like I've rambled on a little bit, so let's get on with the video. So again, I actually spent $491, so we need to deduct that from my ad spend. Now, I've already got my royalties plugged into a calculator just here, which is 1,645. Now, if we deduct that 491.22, and let's go back over to here, my profit for the month of June was $1,154. So a fairly low month compared to other months which I have with publishing low content books, but this is to be expected. Your business is going to have ups and downs. It's never going to be smooth sailing, and some months are going to be better than others. I've always said this as well, that one month could be your best month ever, and then your second month could be your lowest month ever as well, or vice versa. You could have your lowest month ever followed by your best month ever. This is just the nature of business. You never know what's round the corner, and you never know how much that you're going to make. Now with me personally, I'm happy for any amount of money that I make publishing low content books. Now, how was your June? Was it good? Was it poor? Drop a comment down below letting me know. And again, if you want to watch the rest of my KDP income reports, then click right here and watch this playlist.